Slavery was a huge part of Richmond, Virginia, and even American history. Landscapes that are now beautiful historic sites were once trails of tears and blood, where thousands of enslaved Africans were forced to walk to get to their new homes, or their labor camps, where they were forced to work hard jobs with no chance of freedom. Now kids and tourists may walk this slave trail and read the fact-filled plaques, but many of them still do not comprehend exactly what the people were going through. They were about to endure what is known as chattel slavery. Chattel slavery is when people can be bought, sold, and treated as if they were lifeless objects. There would be no repercussions if slaves were mistreated or even murdered. Slaves would be moved through Shockoe Bottom to the many auction houses, where they would be sold to the highest bidder. Ironically, if one of the former slave auction houses still deals in human beings and is a gentleman's strip club. When slaves died, they would often be brought to a makeshift burial ground in Shockoe Bottom, but would merely be given a thin layer of dirt to spread over them. Some say that when it rained, dead slave body parts would rise out of the mud and scatter around the bottom of Richmond. Despite the incredible historical value, this slave trail still has construction going on in it. There even used to be a parking lot over the informal slave burial ground, where the near-revolutionary freedom fighter Gabriel Prosser was hung for inciting a slave revolt. He was famous for the statement, "Death or liberty," showing that he would die before not being free. And this is where the slave trail ends, on the newly found, community-funded slave burial ground, where people paid to rip up the parking lot cement and plant grass and flowers. Long live Gabriel Prosser.